Hey, here we are with Kicking It with the Wolverine, where I say what I mean what I say, and I say what needs to be said. It's another scorcher in Florida today, 112 with the heat index. They said this could possibly be the hottest day we have. Many of us are getting ready to head out to the U.S. Open, where we prepare to compete this weekend. But I just wanted to do a quick Kicking It with the Wolverine because we are getting ready to celebrate the 4th of July. And recently on Facebook, you know how it is, you got people voicing their opinions and this and that and the other about the way things should be. So 3 topics that really came up that really is aggravating to me, but so I decided I would just clear it up, do a Kicking It with the Wolverine. Now, we've touched on all of these before in some capacity, but I'm going to touch on them real quick, and then we're going to have a happy 4th of July. Okay, so the very first one, everybody knows, is the abortion thing. That's big coming up in this next election and all that stuff. You hear all these people, hollering about when's it a life, when's it not a life. Well, we already did the Kicking It with the Wolverine. We know that it was sexual relations was meant to procreate. So there you go, bam, having it with the Wolverine. So if it's for procreation, then it's a life as soon as the egg is fertilized, because that's when life begins upon fertilization. So we know that. Okay, that's cleared up because it's meant to reproduce. So that's what it's for. Okay, so with that being said, I had a guy say, God in Numbers, he was telling the Jews when and how to kill to do an abortion or have an abortion or have the women have an abortion. Unfortunately, the guy's mistaken. That verse is talking about if a woman is having an affair on her husband and they're taking her before a priest, or technically back then in those days in the Old Testament, before God, and asking if she had done it, then it would be a curse on her and she would have a miscarriage. That's not technically an abortion, okay? But as I said, it's God's decision, okay, when to terminate life in that manner when it's that innocent. That's his decision. Okay, bam, God's decision. We got that out of the way. Don't argue with me, argue with God. Okay, we're getting ready to celebrate the 4th of July. Do you know why? Because Britain asked us to lay down their weapons, and we did not. We shot them. I posted that today. Okay, we shot them. And you know why? Because they come over here, tried to take things from us, but we had guns, and we shot them. That's why we have guns today, ladies and gentlemen. It's not for hunting. It's not for that. It's for protecting ourselves against the government. Okay, I understand that guns are the cause of a lot of people being killed. You know what? But people are wielding the guns that's doing the killing. And I went over a long list. In all kinds of stuff can kill you. Hammers, knives, string, rope. A bunch of stuff. We're not going to get into it because we're trying to keep this quick. Bottom line is, the Second Amendment is there for us to have the right to bear arms for one main reason. To protect ourselves from the government. Okay, did I say that slow enough? I know I got a strong southern accent. It may be hard to follow, but it's to protect ourselves from the government. Okay, now we got that out of the way. We also use them for hunting and recreation, but some people use them to do bad things. We can't help that. Okay, next thing, the border. And everybody fussing about the conditions and the people being, treated poorly. Hey, guess what? Check it out. If you want to enter this country and not be separated from your kids, fill out the paperwork, get the proper paperwork approved, have your documentation, have your documents, come to the border, present them to the people, and guess what? Bada boom, bada bang! You in the United States, kids in hand. Hey, and another thing, most of the kids that are coming up and being taken from these people are not the kid, don't belong to the parents. And another thing, it's against the law to cross the border illegally. So anytime, this is going to come as a surprise, you're arrested for a crime. If anybody's arrested for a crime, you're instantly separated from people, your wife, your husband, your son, daughter, stepsons, daughters, cousins, uncles, brothers, whatever. instantly. It's the law. You break the law, separation. And it's not meant to be a day camp. It's meant to deter you from wanting to go back. If prison and confinement was fun, then everybody would be there and it wouldn't be no big deal. So it's meant to deter people from coming across the border because of the harsh conditions being one. I'm soaking wet with sweat. I got to get back to training. I got things to do. Love each and every one of you. God bless each and every one of you. God bless America. And until next time, kicking it with the Wolverine. Stay strong. Keep your kicks up. God bless. Us.